All right, so now you're recording. We think we know who we are. And we think we know where we are. Because we're in the city. You guys had a short afternoon thing. You got paid. So you hung out, dinner, whatever.
Wait, how
you
much
all
did
met
we get?
back up.
We got a copper or
2 gold each.
2 gold?
Because we also technically started with 10 and we got 2 gold. I have 12 written down for gold pieces.
And you know you started with
12?
10.
Alright.
Total.
Yeah.
12 gold.
I think I started with 12 because of
I think we started with
I
10.
think I started
all of
with
us.
5.
I think all of us
Each
started with
class
10.
starts with a
Oh,
different
well, I
number.
started with 10.
Yeah,
and
I think I
got
got
2.
5. But anyway, I'll just say, I'm just going to put 12, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
For tonight.
You're terrible. Okay, so you all decide to meet up in the morning because everything went so well with your mission that you try something else tomorrow.
Cool.
And as you meet in the town square, right, there's some buildings, and this is the town square, and this is the big government building in front of you. You decide to meet in the town square just because it's a central location in the middle of town. Does anybody have history? Does anybody know any history?
No.
Okay. Well, it used to be an elf city, but the humans have taken over for longer than any of your lifetimes, so you don't really care after that. And now it's a human city. There's lots of other peoples coming in and out. Obviously, lately there's been a lot of copper dragonborn, goblins, bugbears, and hobgoblins travel all around the world, and a few can be found in every city. So that's how you got here. But you like the coast, so you decided to stay here. And so you guys meet up in the center of town, and when you do, then one of the human guards, see, I knew it was going to come up. I'm not even going to get it in. But the human guard that you turned the surviving dwarves into yesterday sees you and goes, hey, just the guys I was looking for. Hey, you guys want some steady work? It's out in the countryside, though. We're not sending any city guard because we want you to go out in the country. Sound like a thing you do?
You want us to walk there?
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody else is walking.
How far is it out there in the city? Out in the
Yes,
country?
I don't know. It'll probably be a few days.
What is it we're dealing with?
Well, we just want you to go out and do some investigation, try to figure out what this whole dwarf problem's all about.
Dwarf problem.
Well, the ones we had to clear out of the warehouse. Sure.
Yeah, because he goes, yeah, there's been a lot of those where dwarves just come wandering into the city.
So what are we gonna do out there?
He goes, I'll take you inside. They'll explain it all to you there. You got to sign your contract and everything.
All right.
I'm not signing before I have a discussion, but sure.
You can talk to the guy.
We'll talk to the guy. We'll talk to the guy. Yeah.
All right. So then I'm gonna grab my name list here. Nobody asked me that guy's name. So you asked me the next guy's name.
What is this?
So you follow the guy inside. He sits you down in a little office. He goes, "Just sit here. The guy will be in a minute, and he'll get you all set up." He goes, "You guys need any provisions? Any camping? Camping gear, anything like that?"
Probably.
He goes, "Make sure you tell him to give you some supply checks, and then come around to the guardhouse. It's at the back of the government building, and we'll fix you up. But he'll give you some credits, basically,
Credits.
so
Okay.
you can get some stuff." Okay. All right. So you sit down and wait. The guy leaves. Right. So now you're just sitting there in the office by yourself. It's a really sparse office. It's got like 6 chairs where you're sitting. Right. So up to 6 people can sit at a desk, and the guy sitting on the other side. It doesn't have any bookcases or shelves or anything like that. It's just a couple torches and a desk.
Wait, see anything on the walls?
No, they're just bare walls.
I mean, it says so. It's legit.
It's like I live there.
But it's legit. If we look up the walls, look at the ceiling, we're not seeing some sort of ports where something's gonna shoot us or anything like that.
No.
All right.
Right. And you're in the government building in the center of the city, so you figure it's legit.
So it's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the DMV of the town.
Yeah, you're at the DMV basically. There you go. So they don't even have the now serving thing.
Now, sir.
So you sit there for a few minutes, and the guy comes in, and he brings a stack of papers, and he sits down at the desk, and he barely looks at you. And he goes, "Okay, what's the name of your group?"
What?
And he looks up and goes, You guys are the mercenaries for the dwarven investigation, right?
I mean,
I don't have a name.
Big cheesy mama. He's
I'll
looking
roll
at
with
it. All right.
That would be an interesting name. you're
Straight.
a boy, right?
What?
Dan is a boy. But Ralph is a girl.
yes.
Yeah, Dan. Yes?
He's
He's the entertainer.
He's an entertainer.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's up to you then.
Alright, what are we gonna call our group?
Hopefully not Big Cheesy Mouse. That'd be hard to live up to. It kind of doesn't strike fear into the hearts. It kind of like strikes hunger in people who want.
Okay, yeah, so it's gotta be
Garlic
something
bread.
fierce, like, I don't know, what's a good Skullbusters or something like that. I mean,
That seems
What's
a little
gonna, like-
try-hard.
dread something. Bum, bum, bum.
do we have to do the bum bum bum?
No, but
like Intel inside. Bum,
Right.
bum, bum.
So you gotta think of like a really good.
I mean, something to intimidate and scare them?
School of Hard Knocks.
The undecided.
You really want to call ourselves the undecided?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
You
undecided.
said scary. I mean, certain people are gonna overthink it. It's gonna be scary.
Potentially. If you have anxiety and be threatened.
Yeah, exactly. You go, oh my god. These guys are so
Why are
bad.
they
Their
undecided?
name is undecided. What does that mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not serious about that.
I don't know anything.
Terrible 3? I really have no.
Terrible 3, the trace. I don't know. Yeah.
Dragonborn
What
speak
town are
Spanish,
you?
so.
They don't speak Spanish?
No, Dragonborn speak Spanish.
Oh, hey, cool.
Mm-mm.
I don't know any words in
So
Spanish
your
other
name
than
is
trace.
Dan.
Amigos.
But that's okay.
Trace. Oh, wait.
Tres problemas.
How do you say death? It's dias
Muertos.
muertos. Tres muertos amigos.
Trace?
3 dead friends.
Yeah.
That's
Muertos.
very cursed.
3 deaths.
That's what that means is 3 dead friends.
3 dead friends.
Yes. I'm like, all right. Well, this is gonna be quick.
That's cool. All right. Well, okay.
What's the name of the town we're in right now?
Highguard.
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 The Terror of Highguard.
That works.
Terror of Highguard. Alright.
Seems threatening. They don't know that we're not the Terror of Highguard.
If only we
Right.
had a big truck.
That works.
It
Terrifying.
implies that you have a whole bunch of people like backing you up.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
yeah.
the Terror of Highguard. You heard of Highguard. Big
Yeah.
city.
Wait, how do you spell Highguard?
Highghgard.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I
All right.
think. See the map?
That's right there.
Right there under the. Right, so right here. Oh, just to the left.
Oh, yep.
That's it.
H-A-G-H-G-U-E-R. Yeah, Highguard.
See where we're at.
It's G-A-R-D.
Highguard.
Oh, so we gotta be like the
High.
Highguard 3 or something like that, right? Like,
The High Guardians.
Oh,
High Guardians.
not
are
High
awesome.
Guardians.
I'm just doing. I'm
That's
just saying things to be
terrible.
bad.
Highguard. I like Highguard Terrors better.
I mean,
Put the terrors at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terror of Highguard?
Yeah, Terrors of Highguard.
Terrors of
Oh, she's putting it
Highguard?
back at the beginning.
Highguard Terrors?
Highguard Terrors. Highguard Terror.
Terror. Highguard Terror?
Yeah. Kiss terror.
HT.
Yeah. For Terrors of Highguard. Terror of Highguard.
Terror. You can say terror. Right?
Terror of or Highguard Terror?
Highguard
I know.
Terror.
Oh, are we,
Terror
is this gonna
of
be like
Highguard
our...
Terror.
Is this gonna be like
I
our
like that we're
title?
having this debate with basically the sayers. Are you, what's the name again? Like, we keep changing it on him. Just like,
Scratching it in.
Do you guys even... We just met?
we're new here.
And yeah, we're the Terrors of Highguard.
Yeah.
Just-
Terrors of Highguard. It is decided.
Okay.
Put it in
I'm
the
done.
email.
It's Terrors of Highguard. That's who you are now.
If we had
Okay.
a truck, we could call ourselves the Big Truck Crew.
That would work.
Alright, and then he asked your names. So you said Dan something.
just put Dan something until I get my
And you're just
official
giving-
license.
Just done.
DUNN.
And you're going with Ralph
Ralph,
Punch.
yeah.
Okay. You're not doing an
Ralph.
or anything.
Ralph Punch. Like
Just
Bond.
Is it just Ralph?
Okay. And he goes, all right, we'll pay you 2 silver per day for travel and any investigations. Should you actually engage in any combats, we'll pay you 1 gold piece for that day. It doesn't matter how many they are, assuming, of course, that the combat is on task. And you'll
Wait.
have to submit to a zone of truth upon returning to give your report and also to bill your hours.
What?
What?
So what is this gold of 1 gold per day
for battles?
If we're in battle.
if we're in battle?
Battle related to our
Yeah,
task.
but
Combat pay?
Right, combat pay, but it's 1 gold, and no matter how many battles we're in,
Yeah. You just get
Oh.
combat pay for the day.
okay, that's from you,
Right.
not what we find.
Oh, that's that we have no concern if you find anything.
Okay.
Please,
Oh, so you're
don't
not-
use your contract to go out and pillage the countryside. I mean, we'll have to send somebody after you.
But you're not claiming what we find if we find spoils.
No.
Right.
No.
All right,
Fair.
and what? 2 silver per day
For travel?
for travel?
For travel and investigation, 1
Okay.
gold per day for combat.
Okay, and then 1 gold. So is that like?
All right. Now the guy's
2
starting to look confused.
I'm just saying. So like we travel, and
you
then.
thought you should already know this, but I mean, you don't, so you gotta ask questions.
Right, but look at.
But he thinks you did, so he's confused.
Yeah.
We're getting, if we travel and investigate and then get into battle, then we're making 2 silver and a gold, correct?
No. The gold for combat pay would replace the silver for the day.
Ah.
I just
Alright.
wanted it to stack, but you know.
Yeah.
If
I
it's
think,
not,
I think we all did.
I was just thinking, you know.
That's what you were saying.
And then, wait, okay, go ahead.
And then he goes, okay, contract is ready. Would you like that?
I mean, if we bring, is there like any extra money if we bring something back? Something worth,
No.
like information? No?
Well, information is what we're paying you for.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So there's
Oh, wait,
something
yeah, I
on
guess
top of
I was
that, like
confused as to what you were
information?
looking for. You were looking for
Okay.
information?
They just want to know why the dwarves are coming to town.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And we're
we
going
come
to
back
find
with
out if we
information.
happen to get into combat, we get paid a little bit more.
It's
But we
dangerous.
go into a zone of truth when we come back to give our combat report.
This is kind of like thinking, like, how are we gonna know? What are we gonna do? Shake down dwarves? Are we shaking down dwarves for information?
I don't even know if we're shaking down dwarves. We could be shaking down who's shaking down the dwarves and sending them into town.
I guess that's true. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I agree.
there you
Sure.
go.
Fair.
Yeah, we all signed.
Okay, so you all signed the thing, and he goes, okay, when do you expect to be back?
Where do you
How
want us to
far
go?
is it going?
How far are we going?
Yeah.
We don't know how
So
far we're
again,
going.
he's confused, and he's like,
Where we're going?
wait, do you guys know what the mission is?
No. We were told go out to the countryside,
Yeah.
find out the
You
dwarves.
specifically said countryside.
That's
Yeah,
all we
That
said.
is
Countryside.
vaguely distanced.
Dwarves have been coming down the river and sneaking into the city.
Right,
They didn't do that before, they didn't do it last year.
right,
So I want you to figure out why they're doing it.
right. We don't know how far we're gonna need to go to get to the dwarves.
Yeah.
So we can't tell you how far or how long it's going to be. And then on top of that, we're going to be walking. So how far can we walk?
Just a minute.
Just a map.
Just a minute.
I'm very confused.
No, that's no problem. All right, so here you are in Highguard.
Yeah.
Way over here. Let me turn it over. That's closer to you, and also right side up for them.
There we go.
Here's Highguard, right? Here's the river that runs through Highguard. That's where the dwarves have been coming in along the riverside. So we want you to travel up the river until you can figure out why the dwarves are doing this.
So this would just be like the edge of Highguard that we would be traveling to. This isn't like an actual town. There's no town. at
The
the
town
end of
is
this
here.
river.
No, there's no town. There's farms along the river.
Okay.
These are rice farms. The dwarves have been historically in the bamboo jungles here,
Mm-hmm.
inland, right, and not on the coast part. That's all farms again. And then also the dwarven reservation down here at the bottom. We pretty much leave them alone in the bamboo. They don't interfere with any of our bamboo
Harvesting.
Harvesting. Right, and this is actually the border of Highguard's lands right here. That belongs to the city to the south, Great Coast City. Normally there aren't any dwarves in Highguard, right? That's pretty much they're down there, maybe a few, and then the other dwarves down here in the reservation. But they've been coming down the river, so something's driving them north, and then once they get to the river, they've been coming east.
Okay.
So how long would it take to go from Highguard to where the
Each
source
of
the river?
these is a leisurely day's march, right? If you go 8 hours walking, 8 hours walking, 8 hours
2,
walking.
3, 4, 5, 6 to get there.
6 to get back.
6
6 to get
days.
back.
Yeah.
That's if we find out on the
Right.
day we get there.
Right.
We need to know.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's 2 weeks. So I mean,
A month? I mean,
oh,
depending
yeah,
on
I'm
how
just
long we-
thinking a
Anywhere
month.
from
But if
2
you're
weeks
not,
to a month.
if you're not going to
depending.
give us any type of like transportation or anything like that, you know.
No.
He's used to flying around on dragons and riding giant pigs.
I was thinking horses, but we can go grand.
Or flying an airship. You did that for a year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no airship, sorry.
Right.
If you got one of those in your back pocket.
If we're just walking as level 1 adventurers here,
Yeah.
then we'll have what to say a month.
Yeah, at least
To
a
be
month.
safe.
I mean, presumably we'd stop.
And he
at
just
these farms
nods and
and
goes,
ask. and-
hopefully you have the information within a month. I'll mark it here in my calendar, but should you come back to town earlier, please just make an appointment.
Mm.
What?
We'll be able to get to you within 24 hours.
What's the date now?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I forgot when we said we were going to start. Doesn't matter. What month would you like it to be? No, we should do May. May
So-
1st.
May 1st?
No, yesterday was May 1st, the day that you roasted the dwarves. So
May
today's May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Cinco de Mayo pretty soon.
Please
So
have
we're not
relevance
leaving
in
till
this
the
universe.
5th.
Yeah, please have relevance in this universe. Please have a Cinco de Mayo.
There's got to be a Cinco de Mayo.
Gotta be something for Cinco de Mayo.
You said the Dragonborn speaks Spanish, so
Yeah.
there's got to
Yeah,
be some
okay.
sort of crazy
The
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn came
So
down.
we're gonna leave on the 7th because
You're gonna need the 6th.
we're gonna need the 6th to
You're
recover.
gonna
Right?
need the
Yeah,
6th
yeah.
to get okay.
Okay. So it's currently the 2nd of May. Are you guys going to head out today?
No.
So you leave the office, you got your contract, you know he's going to pay you. Zone of truth at the end, then they'll pay you for the information that you have.
Zone of truth. Right. Okay.
So we're not allowed to lie.
Right. Zone of truth.
Well, I can't do it from just, drinking at the pub and showing up in 2 weeks and saying, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was totally there.
I was
It's
totally-
amazing. You
Yeah.
should have seen me.
I did so much of the thing that I was
You know
supposed
all
to
of
do,
this stuff.
and I did it
Okay.
so
Well,
great.
I have a question for the guy.
Oh, okay. Before you leave?
Yeah. All right. Are you gonna send somebody out to check on us periodically or anything like that?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No,
No, I'm just.
On her
I
own.
just thought I'd ask you.
Yeah. Okay. He does give you a copy of the contract.
Sure.
So if you run any patrols or anything, just, you're on business. They'll let you pass. Oh, of course, this doesn't excuse you from, abiding laws of decency.
Sure.
Mhm.
We understand.
Okay. So he gives you a copy of the contract. And, he says there are patrols along the river,
Oh, okay.
but, not a lot. And they probably don't go as far as you're going to need to go in order to find the answers. Okay. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, yeah, not that I can think of. Yeah.
So we get no money right now. Not until we return. We're just supposed to spend our own money for a month on our way out.
Oh yes, yes.
We need to get gear.
We need to get some gear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that, wait a minute.
He goes,
we need-
oh yes, of course. And he opens a drawer and he pulls out three sheets of paper, and they basically each say 5 gold pieces worth of guard gear.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it's like for blankets and rations.
I'm like,
Five gold.
how much is gold? 1 gold
Yeah.
really worth?
Well, I mean, I've already got backpack, bedroll, mess kit. I've got most of my stuff. So
Yeah.
5 gold additional on top of that. I think I can get whatever's like
For
lacking.
you.
Yeah.
Do
We
we
have
have
that stuff.
How much is it for like a healing potion or something like that?
Oh, we're
Way
that's probably beyond either of our abilities or even combined. I don't think we can get a healing potion.
How about some sort of a crude lantern? Or I don't know. I don't know that I need probably anything other than I might need a bedroll or something. I know I have like a Dungeness pack or something like that.
Yeah,
I
I've
did
got-
steal blankets.
I forgot which pack. I think it was Adventures that it took. So I got backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days ration, a water skin, and 50 feet of rope. So
50 feet.
Right, so you might need
Don't
more
disguise it.
rations.
I would say more rations.
More rations.
Maybe an actual bedroll for myself, rations. You have torches?
10
Yeah.
torches. 10.
Yeah, but we have dancing lights. We don't.
Yeah, so the torches I'm probably not going to burn through at all because you have dancing lights.
Is there some sort of a? Is there some sort of like a wick, a wick or something that we can make like a fire with, like a flint or
Tinderbox.
something like
I have a
that?
tinderbox.
Okay, so you have a tinderbox.
Yeah, I have a means to start fire.
And you know firebolt, so you know when.
Yeah.
Hey man, just
If
do
it
that
comes
for
down
a
to it, you
while.
get really fledged and just burn a slot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay.
But that would actually buy 10 days worth of rations if you just if you just go in and just get rations. Do you need anything else?
I mean, so that's 30 days. If we collectively, 1 gold gets 10 days.
No, 1 gold gets 2 days.
Oh, okay.
So the whole 5 gold would be.
All of our
10 days.
5 gold is gonna get 10 days,
Yes,
so we could get 30 days of rations.
right.
That's
And the rations keep, they don't spoil?
Those don't spoil, yeah.
Okay.
so.
That's really expensive. That's why they don't spoil.
Yeah.
So I mean, can we carry 30 days?
Like if you just go to a restaurant and have dinner, it's 1 silver piece. So you're paying 5 times the price for your
Shelf
prepper
stable.
gear.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
5 gold.
Like hardtack. Yeah. Survival
Yeah,
food.
beef
That's not
jerky.
good.
Okay, I do have a question. So if we get 30 days of rations right here, right now,
Mm-hmm.
we can carry them with no problem.
Uh huh. Because they're all dehydrated.
Okay, I got you. That's
Okay, that's fair enough.
We should probably do that.
I think it's fairly smart because that's
Yeah.
the main weakness. We
They-
have to pillage or something to find food. As we
Right.
go, that eliminates that
Oh, wait,
issue.
oh, don't I know anything that's gonna give us food?
Well, if anybody skills were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survival? Do you have survival?
I have none of that.
Hmm.
Survival stuff? Like,
No, or
I
on
know,
that
I
list
mean
of skills
survival
on the
skills.
Skills.
left
You
there.
know what I know? I know aerobics.
I have plus
No.
2 in survival,
Oh,
Oh, hey, you could find food.
so I could.
You could probably hit like a rabbit or something. How?
No.
We
But
don't
that's
know, we
depending
don't know
on the
how
dice
far away from the next city that we're gonna be, or how far outside of the city. we're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be.
saying out in the
No
sticks, so I'm
cities, just
assuming.
farms.
The
I'm
cities
assuming
are
we're
all on
going
the
way
coast.
out. You know what I mean?
yeah. The cities are all along the coast, right? Basically at the mouth.
Right.
of
So
the
I guess the one thing I'm just kind of a little bit worried about. I mean, this is 5 gold pieces. I mean, you're giving us 5 gold. That's a credit. So really, if we don't buy the food that we probably are going to need, then we'd want to spend it on something else. Correct?
Right, but what do you need for 5 gold that you actually need?
Right. Yeah. I'm.
Extra rope might be a thing.
Good.
Yeah, I don't
Good.
have
Right.
You don't have rope?
How much is netting?
Yeah.
How much is
Anything.
netting? How much is like a big net?
An actual net?
Like a, like.
Are you want to like throw
10
at
feet of-
somebody like
I think I
a
have
Yeah.
like a gladiator's net?
I've got thieves' tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you want to capture a
Just
small
yeah.
animal, or even
Oh,
a small
yeah.
human.
Maybe.
Yeah, like a dwarf.
One gold piece?
So
Would
I'm
be
currently
okay. So
geared
you
up
could get one
exactly
for
what
1
I'm doing.
gold.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a small? Do you have a net?
No,
That might just be something we could
I have a
buy.
banner, bone dice, and common clothes. That's what came with my little
Burglar's
soldier
pen.
Bone
arc.
dice, yeah.
Bone dice.
Yeah,
So I can
I
play
got
dice
a
with
layer,
somebody.
so that's not doing me any good.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe get a net.
And that could play a good part. I'd say net and maybe some extra rope with our own gold.
Right.
But definitely we should get 30 days worth of food just to be safe.
Yeah, and like I said, well, the only thing I'm worried about is that we get these rations, and then we get out there, and we get mugged for all of our food.
Well, that could happen, but we can also use our food to barter with desperate, scared dwarfs
I guess that's
who
true.
might give us some information if you give them a couple of rations.
I guess
'Cause
that's true. Yeah.
they're running from
Yeah.
something. We got to find out what, but in order to calm them down, we could use some food. As
That's
a
true,
bribe.
and maybe they just want food.
And if we have plenty of our own, and I have the ability to hunt on the side, it's a useful resource.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And let's get a net so that we don't have to kill them.
Yeah, if something gets skittish, throw that on them.
Yeah, maybe.
Calm them
So
down.
did you want? You said you wanted to get extra.
We get full 30 days of food, and
That's
then
the
out of our
whole-
own gold.
Oh yeah, then we use.
But that's
well, 30 days. Yeah, we all used all of our gold to get the food.
yeah, the gift.
And
is-
then with our own
So
gold,
we're getting our
I'm
own
going
gold.
to give you a gold to get.
Yeah.
To buy some other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
How much was the net?
a net was
gold
one
piece.
gold.
One gold piece?
Yeah.
You want to?
All right, so I'm gonna mark off my 5, and I'll just give you the
How much
5.
is the rope?
How much is 50 feet of rope?
How much is 50 feet?
That way, at least you have 50 feet. I have 50 feet. We can use them.
Oh,
different
50, 50 feet of rope is? Oh, that's a robe.
times. 50 feet of ropes.
50 feet of rope is also one gold piece.
It's a weirdly
Yeah,
shaped
I mean, I
person.
can-
Robes are also one gold piece. It just happens to be everything.
Robe and 50 feet
Robe?
of rope are the same thing.
Yeah, evidently it's
Is
pretty
it really
fancy.
nice?
We can get a robe. Is it nice?
That's a
Like, is it
sweet-
satin?
It's got to be. If it's
Does it
50
feel
feet
good
of
against
rope.
you, like naked body?
I think it's made out of, bamboo. Like bamboo sheets,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Sounds itchy a little bit.
Oh, maybe she's
Still.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It's
I think yeah.
How much you smash it, but this is pretty clear.
Process.
To probably scratch it.
I would say get the 30 days of
Suspend our
Yeah. Because then we're
tickets,
guaranteed
whatever
on
they gave us
food,
on food.
and we can barter haggle.
And I'm gonna write
Right.
down. So now I have 11 gold. I'll give you one. So I wanted like to have a
And you're
net.
getting a net.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will get 50 feet of rope.
And then
And everything else
And
we should
also
be able to
everybody
make.
now has 20 days of rations, because we assume you all had 10.
yeah,
Yeah, you need to check your pack. I'm pretty sure I had 10 days.
My pack of what? I don't have. I have
You
a
got
burglar's
the
pack.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
I don't know what's in
oh,
a
I don't
burglar's
think the
pack.
burglars has rations.
Maybe it doesn't.
I'm a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you have an adventurer's pack or a dungeoneer's pack?
I had a dungeon. Oh, I looked at in dungeoneers or explorers. I got. I'm not really sure which.
The burglar pack.
The dungeoneers or the explorers pack. Where's
Wow, you got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, the burglar's pack?
Backpack, 1,000 ball bearings, 10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pitons, a hooded lantern, 2 flasks of oil, 5 days ration.
Where are
Yeah,
the
5.
5? You already had 5.
Yeah, look up
So-
burglar's pack,
Yeah.
and then write all that.
And you already had 50 feet of rope.
And I already have that? Oh, well.
Okay, well then you don't need to get rope.
Oh, okay.
What would be useful?
So.
What would be useful now? Do you
And I got either that one
He said a lot of stuff. You
or
wanna
an
look it up.
explorer.
you got ball bearings.
Backpack
You can throw
roll.
bearings out, and it's a trip hazard for.
Yeah, no, I got that. Like, it would be good.
Yeah.
She's got the net. Trip them, catch them.
Okay, I think I.
Yeah, ball bearings work on hard surfaces though.
Yeah.
If you're going out.
Oh,
countryside,
yeah,
you
that
might
one
not
gave me
like
a
it.
12.
Yeah, you put them in the mud, it's not gonna do anything.
Alright.
And there's a lot of rice farms, right? So
Yeah.
those are
I'm not much sure if I took the.
very wet.
I want to see if I took the Dungeoneers pack, which gave me 12 gold on mine.
Okay.
And so I already have 10 days of rations
Crowbar, a
Okay.
hammer.
and 50 feet of rope,
Okay.
backpack, and I have a crowbar.
I have a tinderbox also.
I have a crowbar, a hammer, 10
Water skin.
pitons,
Do you have water skin?
10 torches.
Those little things you hammer into the wall.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, because I wanted to
I have a water skin.
do that. All right, and I have a tinderbox. Okay, so yeah, we're good. I mean, a net. I do want a net. Oh, I need a bedroll.
Yeah, I would need a bedroll. That
Bed
I don't
rolls.
have.
How much are bedrolls? Oh, I just saw that stuff.
Pretty sure mine's the adventurer's kit.
So I don't have a bedroll.
One
Just
gold
dropped
piece.
on my lid.
And everything's just one gold piece.
It's 1 gold, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give you another one. So I'll have 10.
I will give
Yeah, I
you
got
one
it.
gold
Explorer's
for a bedroll.
Okay.
So that's 11. So bedroom.
Backpack, bedroll, musket, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, water skins,
All right, and oh no.
So the clerk now is he's interested in you guys. He's got the food for the vouchers, and you start going, hey, can I have one of those? Hey, can I have one of those? So he's interested now. He goes, so first time leaving the city, basically, right? You guys going out into the farms?
My first time doing this job, leaving the city, yeah.
Mm.
I think we're gonna need a tent. Do you have a tent?
I do not.
Do you need a tent?
A 2-person tent is 2 gold.
Okay. I don't think you need a tent though. Unless you're going up in the mountains, right? The weather's going to be very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, the weather here. The way the planet rotates around the sun, it maintains the same angle. So you basically have one season.
Oh, wow.
So it's always between 70 and 80 degrees on this continent. If you go farther north, it gets colder. If you go farther south, it gets warmer.
Right. That's cool.
Because of the constant tilt.
No wobble.
Yeah, no wobble.
Was it,
So if you actually go to the South Pole, it's 24 hours of daylight year round, so it's like blazing hot. And if you go to the North Pole, it's 24 hours of darkness year round, so it's really
absolutely
super
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
I have a globe.
Okay,
I had to explain that.
I did.
So I made a globe.
What else?
Well, no,
Oh yeah,
people
so
on
I mean, there's
procession,
a whole
they
list
have to wobble back
on
and
page
forth
150. You
there,
have your book.
Of what?
Oh, of all the stuff, the adventuring gear.
Oh yeah, just look up adventuring gear. I'm sure you'll find it.
That's why I was looking at a 2-person tent. But if you just say I don't need it,
Yeah, unless you're going to go into the mountains, right?
yeah, I'm guessing we probably can't take a
Or if
ladder
you,
with us.
oh, for doing something private.
Man, why is a mirror or a magnifying glass so expensive?
Yeah, I look up telescope. It's even worse.
What the heck? Why would I do that?
Because those are like they require a lot of precision to make. So it takes hours and hours and hours to like make one of those by hand.
A tiny mirror? I mean, I just want like a pocket mirror. I don't want something to admire.
All
my
mirrors are silver or glass backed by silver, so it's a difficult process and also expensive
It says mirrors.
ingredients.
Mirror steel, so yeah.
What does say steel? Well, somebody's got to polish it. So basically, you're paying that guy to polish that
To
mirror
polish the mirror.
until you can see things in it. It's not a silver mirror. Huh?
So yeah, our first time in the city, bub.
First time in the city, bud.
All right, what's up?
That's it. If everybody has everything they need.
You got it, Amber? There's a book right there. If you wanna look.
Yeah.
It's on page 150.
How much is a healer's kit?
Healer's
I
kit.
think they're 1 gold piece. No, they're 5 gold pieces.
Oof.
You want to grab one of those?
It's got 10 uses.
I've got 10. I've got 10 gold.
She does have Spare the Dying, which
I do
basically
have Spare
does
the
the same
Dying.
thing as a healer's kit, right?
Okay.
Does it?
I'm pretty
The
sure.
exact same thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't actually know how the healer's kit works.
This kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints. The kit has 10 uses.
Just to
As
stabilize.
an action, you can expend when used. Kit stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points
Yeah.
without needing to make a wisdom.
Right. You don't
Medicine.
have
That's what I'm thinking. But
A
but
medicine check.
So you might get one in case she goes
that's what
down.
I'm saying. She's a sorcerer. She's squishy. If she goes down, I need a means to make sure she's
Do
not
you-
dying. I have no
How
healing.
much gold do you have left?
I have 12. I haven't spent anything.
Oh,
I've
okay.
already got in my backpack, bedroll, musket, all that. I
Right,
got
you have
most
all
of the
that.
stuff
So
that I
then
needed.
you want to go ahead and get one?
I think I should, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Just as a backup, because already with the dwarves before,
That's the
I
backup,
charged
yeah.
ahead and they snuck up and got on you, and I had to charge back.
Yeah.
And worst case scenario, they could have wiped you out, and then who's going to save whoever goes down next?
Yeah.
Like, none of us have healing, so I think it'd be smartest. That would probably be what I would do regardless,
Okay.
because of
Good
that
deal.
situation. So yeah, that would be 5 gold, you said?
5 gold, yeah.
Yeah, 5 gold for the 10 uses. That's a pretty clean erase. If you need a big eraser.
Lock, magnifying glass,
Like what I've gotten, I've got
manacles.
rope and
Manacles. Potential.
No, she's got the net, right? I think that's They were pretty small.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
pretty easy to
That's
handle. So I feel like what's in my burglar pack is
Sufficient?
sufficient, and I bought a bedroll, and we bought a bunch of rations.
What rations with your vouchers? So it's an hour after whatever time you guys said you were gonna meet.
Mm-hmm.
What time is that?
We said we were
The sun
meeting.
basically comes up at 6 and goes down at 6. So.
We said we were meeting at
Easy.
9.
9, so it's 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So are we heading in?
Yeah.
We're just gonna follow the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was follow the river up, and then you said there was patrols occasionally that we could.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
some
We
patrols.
won't find out
Yeah,
much,
the
but we could
farther
ask.
we
They
go.
basically, they check on the farms to make sure there's no raiders. They march up one side of the river and march back down the other side.
Where's the river?
Okay. So you leave the
Are we
city?
ready? Yeah, I think we got it all, right? We're pretty.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yep.
Right, and just outside the city, you start running into some sheep farms.
Nice.
I have 2 daggers. 2 daggers. Just thought I'd write that down.
And sheep farms, they pin in the sheep, so they have those, the two
Pins.
vertical, horizontal fences.
Yeah.
That's not, it's not chain link, obviously.
Right. They just go like that.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And they're kind of low down,
Mhm.
right, to keep the sheep from going under them,
Mhm.
but they're, chest high, so they keep the sheep from jumping over 'em.
Right.
The sheep get spooked. And you're traveling down the riverbank, which is relatively, it's well traveled, the riverbank. So you can tell on both the south side
Okay.
and the north side, people travel up and down the river.
All the time.
Yeah.
No, like real sheep.
Including like herding sheep into the city,
Right. Right.
because the slaughter and processing is all in the city,
So there's a nice beaten path up and down.
on
the-
both sides of the river.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Do we notice that most people will travel down one side and up the other,
No.
or does it matter? Oh.
No. Yeah, the people on the south side go back and forth on the south side. People on the north side go back and forth on the north side.
They just kind of stay on there.
And they only
No bridges across this river?
there are occasionally a bridge, but if there's no reason to go across, then why cross?
Yeah. Okay. Crocodiles.
There's no real south side rules, north side sucks.
Southside rules.
No dagger fights on the
Exactly.
bridges. Switchblade stab.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody want to talk to farmers?
Do we see a farmer?
Oh, you see farmers out just looking at the sheep.
Is you bored?
Hey, have you seen any dwarfs?
Yeah, so
Mr.
there's
Farmer
no, like,
Man?
Towns or like maybe little taverns or marketplaces or anything like that along this river where people go and sell the stuff? Nope.
No, it's just some of the ladies run a little shop out of their house. I know Mabel up the street there, up river there. She makes some rice wine. So
She makes
Oh yeah.
rice wine, but she just sells it all
Sake.
for
rice
porch.
wine. Sounds
Okay.
Okay.
Did he say he didn't see any dwarfs? I just missed all
No,
that.
he didn't see any horse.
He hasn't seen any coming in and out of the city, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
You noticed any missing livestock? Any missing anything?
No, any trouble.
Nothing out of the ordinary. All right, well, might as well just.
That's why I decided to be a farmer. Nice and quiet.
Nice and fine. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Alrighty then.
All right. So you camp out for your first night?
Well, what time is it?
Well, you just walked for 8 hours. So
We
it's-
did?
Yep.
I guess.
6 p.m. Sun's going down.
No,
City.
we gotta keep going.
Hmm.
We gotta walk at least 2 more hours. It's 6 o'clock at night. Oh, I guess we gotta break camp. Nah, how hard is it to break camp? We're wizards, I'm sure. It's not gonna take us
Yeah,
any
it's
time.
not, shouldn't be too hard.
I mean, you can put up your dancing lights and roll out your bed there all of a sudden. You know.
Right, so why don't we just keep going for at least another hour?
Sounds fair enough.
You said
Yeah.
the sun is starting to go down.
Yes.
Just
It starts
starting.
to go down at 6 and it's down by 7.
It's down by 7.
Yeah.
It's another half an hour.
Hmm.
Push it.
Definitely.
We can go a little bit
For the
further.
full hour until the sun's down, set up some camp, get some dancing
It
lights.
would be good to set up camp when you can actually see everything around you before the sun goes down.
That's what the dancing lights are for.
Right. That's what dancing
Yeah, the
lights are.
5 feet of light you get from each light.
Yeah. That was set up for
Peaceful.
camp.
So only a half hour more? That's not really going to get us anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually
I-
not
it-
really, so.
Yeah. Honestly,
I mean, if we
if
just
we can see the area and know where the best spot to set up camp defensively would be.
defensively from what?
Well, I mean, if you're
Sheep?
talking about like terrain and there's choke points that you can have natural choke points in terrain. You want to have high ground, those kind of things.
Farmers.
But yeah, this
That's
is
where we
pretty
know
boring
about
land, right?
farmers.
Because it's all been
Farmers.
turned into sheep farms.
Yeah.
I mean, 6
All right,
o'clock,
fine,
let's
we'll break
set up camp
That's
and-
fine.
No.
Be up by 5 and out by 6, I guess.
All right,
It's
yo.
Sunday,
Yeah, everybody's so hardcore when they're adventuring. I'm like,
Yeah.
I sleep until 10.
Yeah.
I sleep
Let's easy mode this. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The Big Lebowski troop.
Are you gonna? Well, and you know you should set up camp at 6 if you're going to do any hunting, right?
Well, we've got rations, so
or you can
why
do up your
not?
rations. Yeah.
We've got these, so that's why I said let's just walk another hour. We can just pop the rations and lay down and go to bed because we're out in sheep country. You know what I mean?
Fair.
We could just pop some dancing lights and get another hour of travel in, which puts us up. We could sleep in for an hour, or we could just get another hour into the next terrain square. I guess you would call it
Yeah.
day. You know what I mean? We would be
Trying to cut the 6-day trip down to 5
5
days.
days.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
I mean, we've learned nothing on day 1, and we've only traveled for
Yeah.
8 hours. You know, so
Yeah, because I mean you're still basically in civilization, right?
yeah.
Okay. But I assume you're going to set up guards at night.
I'll
When
take
you
turns.
Guard cycles.
Yeah.
What?
So give me a 1, 2, 3.
Keep watch.
Who's doing
I'll
first
do
floor?
first watch.
I'll do second.
So we get Ralph on 1. Second, that's the ugly one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's you, man.
Down on 2. And on 3.
Am I morning, like
Yeah.
twilight one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you'll have the morning. So you can go to bed early and then just wake up and finish your.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So then you go through day 2. Did you want to stop talking to farmers on day 2?
Are they going to
farmers
tell
I
us
definitely
anything? I
can
mean,
see.
hey farmers, how you doing?
And on day 2, you notice that now
Nothing
the
happened
farms
last
are
night.
switching back and forth. Sheep, rice, sheep, rice, sheep, rice.
We just went through a
The sheep farms are relatively small, right? They got the fence built around them and stuff, but the rice farms are larger, right? More fields, and you can see where they've got they're diverting water off the river to flood the fields and water the crops.
Then let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What day do you have this down as? Third day. What day do you? What is the date at this time?
It's currently May 3rd.
Okay, that's what I thought you had. That's what I have written down as well. Thank you.
So presumably when we wake up, we're close to that last farmer that we talked to, right?
Oh no,
No,
yeah, that was
we're
like
done.
midday.
Okay.
Yeah, you were done. Did you want to go?
Back, please. No.
They're all farmers.
Maybe
Just ask
talk
the
to,
next one.
no, talk to maybe the rice wine lady, maybe the wives
Oh,
gossip more.
okay.
They know a little bit
So
more.
we can say you've arrived at Mabel's Rice Wine because you see it on the porch. It says Mabel's Rice Wine.
Maybe she's seen or
And-
heard something a little bit.
I don't
Mabel,
know.
write her name down.
Mabel.
Just in case she knows anything.
Yeah, maybe get some rice wine to go.
I'm already looking up the price.
You're right on mine. Of course.
I may be drunk with
Of
how boring
course.
this trip is.
Yeah. Talking to a bunch of damn farmers.
I mean, it's already the 3rd.
Yeah.
We didn't get our thing. And
Yeah, we
she
just
have
got
a
2
daughter.
souls for that.
Get down with Farm Girl.
Right, she's charging 1 silver piece per bottle, and she's got a bunch of mix of bottles, but they're all about half a liter. Maybe a little more here, a little less there. No, minimum a half liter though.
Okay.
Some people get a little extra if they pick a good bottle.
Nice.
So we've got 10 gold, right?
I've got
I've
7
11
gold.
still.
You got the most. Buy the drinks.
2 silver. How many silver and a gold?
10.
So I could get 5. I guess I'll spend 1 gold on a bunch of freaking wine for her.
Hell yeah, we'll get blasted.
Yeah.
You'll find out what's scaring these dwarves.
5.
Five
I spent
bottles.
1
You
gold.
stumble
5
and
bottles, alright.
Yes,
Yeah.
For multiple days. I'm not saying we need to drink it tonight.
We don't have to drink all the same day.
We're good for tonight.
I'm just saying, it's like, today's only the 3rd,
No.
All right.
so we...
And you asked Mabel about the dwarf?
You sure will ask me about the
Yeah.
dwarf.
And she says no. No,
Okay.
she hasn't seen any dwarves either.
Fair.
Nobody's been talking about dwarves coming, going as they come.
Nothing
about.
missing. Nothing damaged.
No.
Ain't nothing going on. Might as
Well,
well
of
keep
course,
traveling.
now I need to get drunk.
Keep
This is
trucking.
boring.
Looks pretty
Yeah,
honest around
exactly.
here. I mean, I don't even lock my wine up at night. I just leave it here on the porch.
Nothing ever missing.
I'll put a pot out, in case anybody wants to just pick one up. And, inventory always matches.
It's like a utopia.
Really?
It's perfect.
Can't just like slip one out and just go
Yeah.
when they take off. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, station doesn't
So we keep going, right?
Right. So you travel your whole second day,
Okay.
the rice and sheep things, and then you have your night's watch, and you pass the wine through the shifts as you do your watch, and you start out on the 4th day, and now you notice there's less sheep. It's just the day 3. It's just rice farms. Just
So
rice
now
Mhm.
this is on the 4th.
Yeah.
Right. Just rice.
Yep.
Okay. But,
And
I
stop
don't know
and
why you're
talk
looking at
to
me like, what
farmers?
do I see?
Stop
I'm
and
Talk
just
to some
gonna,
rice farmers.
I'm
too.
gonna guess we're talking to more rice farmers.
You're gonna talk to a rice farmer because this rice farmer says he has seen dwarfs, so that's exciting, It's something, yeah.
Okay, so you've seen a dwarf.
And he goes, "Yeah, I came out in my my root cellar one morning. I came out to grab some potatoes for breakfast. My wife grows them in a little plot, next to the house. Because in the fields they would just they would rot in the water,
Oh, okay.
But we keep them down there in the root cellar. And I open it up. There's 3 dwarves down there, and they start growling and grunting at me in all their dwarven language. And I just walked back to the house, got a crossbow, came out, and shot all 3 of them, buried them right over there.
Alright.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, about 3 days ago.
3 days.
Do you think tracks would be viable to see where the dwarves came from to get into the root cell?
Yeah, it looked like they just came right off the trail there. They'd been coming down the river at night.
Coming down the river at night.
Interesting.
We haven't seen anything, right?
No, I
Nothing
mean,
yet. This
right?
is the
We
first
didn't
we've
say
had
anything,
contact.
Yeah.
He killed
Okay.
the 3 of them. So.
I know. Maybe we can just go investigate the bodies. or
Neighbors
something.
said they've seen any dwarves. They've had any issues or anything like that.
No, I asked around. Nobody else has said they've seen anything.
Yeah, I know. But we've heard the same story, right? Coming down the river.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if
Yeah, best I can figure is they're moving at night. I heard dwarves can see in the dark.
Mm.
All right. Let's break camp.
I guess
Fair
so.
enough.
Right?
So you're gonna stop for the day at this guy's house, or you're just saying you're gonna go ahead and finish your day of walking upriver?
We're gonna break for camp and wait for night to fall so that we can start traveling at night.
Ah, you're gonna start traveling at night so you can run
I-
into dwarves. And which one of you has dark vision?
I do.
Just you?
Mm.
Yeah, right. I know you do. He's human, therefore he
Yeah,
doesn't.
I got
And you
it.
don't. That's why you have dancing lights.
That's right.
Okay. So you want to camp here and then start traveling at night.
Yes.
All right. And will you be traveling with lights, or you're just going to follow along behind her?
That's entirely up to you guys. I mean, I have dark vision up to 60 feet. I don't know how much light you guys want. Or or how safe you feel falling
The
behind
train's
it.
pretty safe. Right? I mean, it's a trail, a wide, well-used trail.
Right, and we don't really know what we're gonna. I mean, oh wait, we want to look at the bodies.
Okay. And he says, "Yeah, help yourself. You need a shovel."
I do not have a shovel.
He says, "I'll lend you a shovel.
I do
Oh,
have a shovel.
All right.
Oh wait, how deep are these guys buried?
A couple feet."
All right, fine.
Sure, we'll take a shovel.
All right, we start digging up the bodies.
He hands you a shovel and he goes back about his business. He's walking through the rice fields and
All right,
picking out weeds.
we go in there and dig up the bodies.
Okay. You find 3 of those naked dwarves, 2 males and 1 female.
Nothing on them.
Look
Nothing
like they've
on
been dead about 3 days. Yeah, no clothes or anything. But the ones you found in the warehouse didn't have clothes either.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. No weapons.
No.
Okay. Let's throw them back in the grave.
Yeah.
Cover
That's
them.
good enough.
Miriam.
Yeah. What?
Can we? I don't know. Maybe we're gonna make camp near his place, right? That was the plan.
We're gonna get out of the creepiness of the grave and
Yeah.
yeah.
Make him on the other side of his property.
Just past his property. Maybe search the like foresty area. Or
Well,
the
we
land
already
area.
know that they're traveling
it's
along
all
the river, so we
farmland,
just
so
want to
there's-
be kind of
there's
off like
trees.
10 feet off.
Yeah.
So
Just
how
the
many
side.
every
Down on the river's
feet-
edge, there's some bushes and stuff.
Oh wait, so it is. This is where we started seeing them. So we'll
Yeah.
go back the way we came. How about we go back up the way we came, just to get away from the creepiness? Unless we don't really care. I mean, in real life,
We
I
don't
don't
really
care.
care.
All right, in real life, I
They're
wouldn't do
naked
it,
dwarves,
but
we're not really threatened by them.
I know it's just the whole death thing. But you know, I guess
Yeah.
you're right. I gotta be tough. That's a D&D. All right. So just like wherever the river's at, so I can't really see the river. So wherever the river's at, just off the side of the river,
Okay.
Yeah.
not on the path of where people would travel,
Mhm.
because it's
But also,
day.
also not in somebody's field.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever like
So just the edge
Just
of
a
it.
ways
just
off.
the edge of.
somewhere on the bank.
Unless
of
the guy
river.
says it's cool that we squat in his field until night falls.
Well, the problem with that is that he's got a very small yard, and the rest is rice paddies, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
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 And they're in various
small is
states
his
of
yard?
muddiness as he floods individual.
Yeah, but how's his yard? I mean,
Because with the constant season, it's also
Yeah.
constant year-round growing. So he's got
Yeah.
some he just planted and some he's already
right, it's
harvested.
kind of cycling through, but I'm just kind of wondering. I'm just kind of
The
wondering
rice paddies
how
just tend to be-
small his yard is. It's small that we can just like squat for like, hey, you got a house right there, right? Is it a house? Is it a roof?
He goes, you guys are gonna keep an eye out for dwarves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Cool. Sit out there in front yard. I'll be fine.
Okay.
So we're waiting till nightfall.
Well, yeah, and then we're just waiting for nightfall out in his
Alright.
yard. And,
At nightfall, the missus comes out and she brings a little plate of rice cakes.
Oh,
They got some
nice.
sugar on them.
nice.
Rice cakes and sugar.
Yeah, they're little rice cake cookies.
Nice.
Offers everybody a
I
cookie.
need some cinnamon.
He needs cinnamon, yeah. And she says, are y'all from the city?
Yep.
Yep.
What brings you out this way?
Oh, just a mission.
Yeah, kind of working for the guards, seeing what's going on with these dwarves.
Oh. You know, they usually send Dragonborn out on those patrols. We just wave them on. We don't have any trouble.
Well, I mean, your husband said a couple of days ago there were some. And you guys
That
were,
was no
so-
trouble. You should have heard those things hollering and hooting as he shot him up in the root cellar.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. We're just trying to figure out why they're coming into the city.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just want to get some intel.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything in particular. They
Stole a
just
few of my
They're just
potatoes,
speaking their own
so
language and they don't speak.
I'm no fans of theirs.
they were just speaking dwarvish. You don't understand.
Yeah,
anything they
all
said.
just gibberish. A lot of grunts and stuff.
I don't know.
A lot of grunts. How are we going to understand them? Who speaks Dwarven among us?
Not me.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oops.
thank you for the rice cakes. She doesn't know anything else, right? We're going
Mm.
to sit there and drill it for half an
Yeah,
hour.
so just wait inside. So you guys have a rest, and then you want to go ahead and walk at night.
Yeah.
And you're going with no lights, so she's going to lead.
Yeah, I mean, I could put a light behind us and we could just have it follow, right?
It'd still
that's
just
fine.
give us away. It'd be better for her to just be in the
Right,
dark.
but I mean, we're not
leading us
trying to
like
go
a train.
incognito. We're trying to find them.
Yeah.
we don't really know what's gonna happen,
But-
so let's just like.
But with dark vision, if
So-
you see a dancing light coming along, you're gonna want to scamper. You know what I mean?
Hide.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
they'll see that light from a distance, and you just know
Yeah, I mean,
somebody's
that's
coming
true.
along. So her
They're gonna
advantage
hear
is
us,
dark.
but they're probably they can just think we're a deer, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all right, that's
A
fine.
loose sheep.
So
Yeah, we'll
we're gonna
just do
walk
that.
what along the riverbed or riverside?
I'll just let's
The main
just
path.
do Amber in the front, and I'll say behind Amber, and then take
Yes, but the
Yeah.
assumption is that
We'll
they're
tag team
traveling
behind,
by
just
the
walk right
river,
behind.
so we
Yeah.
Single
should
file.
in a single
walk
file
along
line,
the river
yeah.
is what I feel like.
Yeah.
So not on the path, but up against the river. Is that what we're gonna try and keep close to now, or are we taking the actual
I
path?
would just why would not stay on the path?
Okay, so
I mean, because if we don't stay on the path,
yeah.
we could fall into
Fair.
anything.
Yeah, who knows where we're going?
Right.
Stick on a well-worn path.
I mean,
Apparently
you
that's
can
where they're
see
coming
it.
From.
Yeah.
You're our
Yeah,
lead
you can see
person,
mine.
so
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take the lead, and I've got 60 feet of dark vision. I imagine I'm probably not moving too fast since you guys are in the dark.
Right. Just leisurely pace.
Yep.
I need some river. What's the plan on you guys walking at night?
gotta give us some water here. Not seeing anything. but Seeing something.
I think I have a better map. We'll save this for later. Give me just a minute to find it. Oh. Map with a river in it. Oh, there's Greenfields house. That's got a river. There we go. This one's got an island too. That's exciting.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And kind of
Right, so you guys are walking down the river, and it's got bushes, right? A lot of foliage there. Not trees, but just bushes. But you want to, instead of going down the trail, you want to skirt along the edge of the river?
No, they want to take the trail, so we're taking the trail.
Oh, so you're just
We
off
want
on
to take the trail, yeah.
So let's put you guys on the edge of the map then. You're just
We're just taking the trail.
cruising along.
Well,
Alright.
well, we're the trail on the river, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the river's there.
Yep. Okay.
Right, and then go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception check, so that's what a
D20, and you're gonna add in the number next to perception, which is probably what?
Perception. I don't have a number next to my perception. I just
So
have
it's
an
just the one from your wisdom,
Wisdom
then.
is plus 0. Or
okay,
10.
perception, wisdom.
So whatever you roll is.
So it's just a roll.
12.
Okay. You actually see there's you see a dwarf sleeping in the bushes over here,
Okay.
right on the river's edge.
So there's a dwarf. Looks like.
Anyway, that's-
How far away from us?
It's through the bushes, so it looks like you didn't spot him right away. But it looks like he's 30 feet away now? 10, 20, 30? Yep.
Okay, guys,
Very
I see
feeling.
at
And
least one about 30 feet out.
is he by himself?
I can only see one as far as I can tell from right now.
Should we go
Maybe,
thump his feet and see what's up?
yeah, wake him up, see what's going on.
Yeah.
See, I mean, none of us speak.
You got that net ready?
I've got rope ready.
I'm gonna ready my net.
Okay, can't say anything because it's dark.
Right, but she's telling me where it's at. But I'm
Right.
gonna ready my net.
Okay.
You want to throw up some lights?
Yeah,
Maybe
when we
help
get-
wake him up?
When we get close, let her know to throw up lights.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
not.
lead us
something
that
I
way.
just
You're
kinda-
the one who can see.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should maybe just do it now.
Yeah, I mean, wake him up. He's not gonna. There's a river and
It's not.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
it's just like
pretty
a
sure.
little
Fair
dim. It's just kind of a dim light, so it's
he's
Yeah.
only 30 feet away. That's not too far.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably not gonna make much of a run for it. So I guess we head over to him. She throws up some lights.
I don't really need to do any type of a roll for the dancing lights, right?
Right. No
That's a
roll,
cantrip.
no marking anything off. Do as often as what?
I can do what for? Oh, you
Yep.
got him. Oh, okay.
Yep. And what's the range on that? I think
Wasn't it like 100?
I think it's 120.
Oh.
120,
Yeah, like
but they have to be
120, and you have to
within
be
each
like what,
Basically-
Within
30,
20 feet
yeah.
of each other.
Yeah. Did you want to just surround him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Can I see the lights? They gotta be how far away from me? Like 10 feet?
Yeah. Oh, but they only have 5 feet of vision, so you actually want to put them
Right there,
So that-
yeah.
you can see the area around him
Mm-hmm.
from where she's pointing. So we'll say you start with him there. Okay, let's go ahead and roll initiative then. Somebody's going to roll a d20 and add in their dexterity modifier.
That didn't work.
13.
15.
I'm gonna say my initiative is 2. it might be a 1.
It's +1.
Okay. 8. Woohoo!
It might be +2, but that's your penalty.
That's my yeah. I know. So where are you at? Where is everybody at?
As soon as the lights come up, you
Well,
know,
15.
Amber's at 15. I didn't.
Ralph.
You know what?
Ralph.
Let me.
I'm at 13.
What's your name, dude?
Done.
Done. Yeah,
Wait,
done.
wait. 15. Ah, Ralph. Yeah, okay. All right.
Done at 13.
13. Batty. No. Dwarf.
19.
Is this a dry erase?